Hi Ricardo, we're going to do a brief video of the system, desktop soldering system, soldering just one array, which is about 16 points I believe. And while you're looking there at the PCB, you can also see the progression of how we developed the solder condition. We kind of didn't have enough heat here. You could see we had icicling, raising the temperature and adjusting solder feed amounts. You can see that by the fourth assembly started to see pretty good results. And now we are ready to attempt up here on the next row on the right, our number 5 assembly. We made some adjustments again to temperature and solder feed amounts. So I think we're pretty close, and we're going to shoot the video just in a second here of it soldering one assembly. But I wanted to have our cameraman pan over to one issue that we are experiencing, and it is with the wires. As you see, you have a tab that protrudes after the wire is inserted. And this tab can interfere with the iron contact of the through hole. If this, and I'm going to demonstrate by actually bringing the iron down, as you can see, we're okay now because our tab is pointed away from the tip. But if the operator were to install this with it rotated and where the tip is going to come down, that could create a loss of contact and a poor solder joint. So this is one issue that we really need to look at in order to have consistent, repetitive results. So we will take a brief pause here, and then we will watch it solder one of your assemblies. And our cameraman will probably be looking at the screen because much easier to see what's going on versus trying to actually see it on the robot. Okay, we'll take a brief pause and then we'll be right back and run the part. Let's watch it solder one of your parts. It will blow clean first before it goes over. Now these you can't see because our component is blocking them, but we'll take a look when it's done. I think that component may have slipped out on us. It wasn't taped in. Okay, that does it. Looked pretty good. May have been one connection that might have been a little short on solder. I'm sure we can adjust that. I would still strongly recommend that you maybe try to come up with a different idea for the wire termination through the PCB. Some kind of different without the clip, because I still see that as a potential problem unless your operators can orient them in the same direction every time, which is quite possible. But that's pretty much it, and we will probably run a couple more and then get the samples out to you as soon as possible with the video. Thank you very much. Hi Ricardo, we're going to actually video a second board. We added a little bit more solder, 1 more millimeter to the larger connections. We actually have 2 solder conditions here. One is for the 5 smaller leads, which would be 3 leads on the coil and the 2 capacitor leads. And then the second condition is for all the other larger pins. So we added 1 more millimeter of solder feed amount to those bigger pins. So we'll run it now and watch on the video screen. Oh, hang on. We're going to reset it. Sorry about that.
All right.
Okay, now we're ready. Okay, let's watch it solder. Again, those ones are tough to see. Whoop, we don't have a component in there.
Nope.
Either that or a wire fell out. Okay, it missed one, and that was probably my fault. I may have inserted the wire into the wrong hole, or even jobbed to the wrong position. That probably is my fault, but as you can see, it solders the connections very nicely. We will get this out to you as soon as possible. Thank you.